The story begins on one of Spain's islands, possibly part of the Canary Islands, though the film never clearly confirms it. We meet Anna, a nursing assistant who has just arrived in a quiet and beautiful town. After getting off the bus, she's picked up by a man named Augustine. His wife, Sarah, has been in a coma for quite some time, and he needs help taking care of her. That's why he hired Anna, who is a single woman and very happy to have this job. She quickly gets along well with Augustine. Augustine is a sculptor, living alone with his unconscious wife in a large mansion. Anna finds his home beautiful and feels comfortable there. Augustine seems like a kind, down-to-earth man who truly loves his wife. He even cooks dinner himself, and Anna really enjoys his food. During dinner, they talk a little. Augustine mentions he came to this island when he was very young and became an artist here. Anna shares that she's not a very interesting person and is currently preparing for a public exam. Anna asks Augustine what really happened to Sarah. He explains that Sarah had mental health problems, something that already ran in her family. Even her mother had similar symptoms. He says they were very happy together, but after Sarah became pregnant, she went into deep depression. One day, she jumped out of the attic window. Their baby didn't survive, and Sarah fell into a coma. Hearing this, Anna feels heartbroken. That night, Anna can't sleep. She goes to the kitchen for a glass of milk, then walks to Sarah's room. Suddenly, something strange happens. Sarah opens her eyes, and before Anna can react, she faints. When she wakes up, she's outside the room with a cut on her foot, caused by broken glass. When Anna looks inside again, the glass of milk is shattered. Sarah is still lying unconscious, which makes the whole event even more disturbing. Anna doesn't tell Augustine about it. The next day, she searches online about sleepwalking, thinking maybe it happened because of stress or being in a new place. Later, when she goes to Sarah's room, Augustine is already there, changing her clothes. Anna quietly continues her work while also preparing for her public exam. Afterward, she visits Augustine's workshop. Though she doesn't want to interrupt, he notices her and invites her in. She's amazed by his wooden sculptures, clearly impressed by his talent. Anna also has a sister named Martha. She tells her about the sleepwalking incident, but Martha doesn't take it seriously. The next day, Anna starts looking through Sarah's books and even reads one out loud. Augustine seems pleased. He says Sarah used to love reading and would often read to him until he found a book he liked. Augustine once told Anna that Sarah's mother wanted her custody. He said she was unstable and couldn't care for Sarah. She just wanted to take her away from him. One rainy night, Anna saw the front door open. When she checked Sarah's room, an old woman was trying to take her. It was Sarah's mother. Anna stopped her, warning that Sarah's condition would worsen. The woman refused, so Anna locked the door. Hearing the noise, Augustine came and threw her out. The next day, Augustine's lawyer visited since he wanted full custody of Sarah. He even mentioned the night's incident as evidence. Later, Anna bathed and dressed Sarah in a new outfit and took her to the garden. While reading her favorite book aloud, two little girls appeared, calling Sarah the sleeping woman. After they left, Anna felt Sarah move slightly, and the moment their eyes met, Anna suddenly found herself sitting in a car, unaware how she got there. This time, she hadn't slept. It wasn't sleepwalking. She was sure something strange was happening because of Sarah. She hurried back and took Sarah inside, keeping it secret from Augustine. The next day, he gifted her a bicycle, which made her happy. She went to town for Sarah's medicine and texted her sister Martha, who said it might be due to iron deficiency and suggested supplements. Back home, Anna admired and tried on Sarah's dresses. When Augustine saw her, he wasn't upset. Instead, he said Sarah had a great fashion sense, and it was sad such beautiful clothes were going to waste. Later, authorities arrived to investigate the night Sarah's mother broke in. Anna spoke highly of Augustine, convincing them he was capable of caring for his wife. Augustine was pleased, and it was clear that he and Anna were slowly drawn to each other. The next day, Anna took Sarah to the garden and read to her as usual. After Augustine left for work, the same strange thing happened again. Anna lost awareness and later found herself in a car at night, nearly crashing into a truck. She barely managed to avoid it and, terrified, rushed home in tears. Sarah was still outside in her wheelchair, so Anna brought her in and called her sister Martha, telling her everything. Martha calmed her, saying it might be a health issue and advised supplements. But Anna felt this wasn't medical. Something unnatural was happening. The next morning, Augustine returned, thrilled after winning an art competition. That night, he wanted to celebrate, so Anna went to town for supplies. There, a woman told her Augustine had changed a lot and that she was lucky to be with him. Words that made Anna uneasy. Later that evening, they celebrated together. Both were drunk, and Anna tried to get close to him, but Augustine stopped her, apologizing and saying he still loved Sarah. Hurt and embarrassed, Anna decided to leave. The next morning, she packed her things. Augustine looked like he wanted to stop her, but said nothing. He helped load her bags into the car, and they left. On the way, he stopped, clearly distressed. Holding Anna's hand, he admitted he didn't want her to go. Hearing this, Anna softened, and they shared a quiet, emotional moment. Augustine then took her back home. After showering, Anna began looking through Sarah's belongings. Anna picks up a perfume bottle, and as soon as she smells it, everything fades. She wakes up to find Augustine trying to wake her with a glass shard in her hand, both injured by it. He quickly treats her wounds, but Anna feels drained and terrified. These blackouts keep happening. She loses awareness, wakes up somewhere else, and remembers nothing. Panicking, she goes to Sarah's room and says, "I know you're the one doing this." At that moment, Sarah's eyes open, and Anna suddenly finds herself outside in the garden again. She runs back inside, but in a blink, she's outside once more. Angry and scared, she tells Augustine that something strange is happening, and she's sure Sarah is behind it. Augustine doesn't believe her, thinking she's just stressed or influenced by what the children said earlier. He advises her to see a doctor. The next day, Anna visits a pharmacy, buys medicine, and asks for Neves's number, the nurse who used to care for Sarah. The pharmacist gives it to her. Back home, Augustine keeps his distance, which hurts Anna. When he tries to make peace, she says maybe they shouldn't continue, that Sarah isn't coming back and he has a right to move on. But things stay tense. That night, when Augustine returns, he's surprised to see Anna wearing Sarah's clothes. He's taken aback, but not angry, almost comforted. The next day, Anna's sister, Martha, visits. She's glad to see Anna happy and likes Augustine, but when she returns from the bathroom, her face changes. She's seen a photo of Sarah wearing the same dress Anna has on, and she had also seen Sarah in a state of coma. Before leaving, Martha tells Anna she's trying to please a man who still loves his wife, but Anna gets angry and ignores her concern. The next day, while with Sarah, a painting suddenly falls, revealing the year 2017 behind it. Curious, Anna searches online and learns Sarah was a famous artist whose last exhibition was in 2017. Wanting details, she leaves a message for Nieves and later meets Manuela to ask about Sarah. Manuela explains Sarah and Augustine were happy after marriage, but in 2018, everything changed. Sarah's behavior turned cruel. leaving Augustine heartbroken and withdrawn. Manuela says, "Sometimes I wished Sarah had died." Anna feels even more sympathy for him. That night, while dining, Anna suddenly faints. When she wakes, Augustine happily tells her she's pregnant. Though overjoyed, Anna fears Sarah might harm the baby. She suggests staying with her sister, but Augustine says he'll move Sarah to a nursing home, ready to begin anew. When Anna returns, Sarah's room is empty. Augustine has already shifted her. For a while, everything seems fine. Anna feels peaceful and excited for the baby, though she's stopped studying, worrying Martha. One night, Anna sees Augustine working late in his workshop. Suddenly, she blacks out again and wakes up on the roof, terrified. Struggling to climb down, she tries taking her medicine, but instantly finds herself outside the house, where she notices a small box lying near a tree. When Anna opens the box, she finds a cell phone. It belonged to Sarah. Inside are messages from Sarah's mother, warning, "I'm afraid Augustine might hurt you." It seems Sarah was trying to tell Anna something, so the next day she visits Sophia, Sarah's mother. Anna shows her the messages and asks what they mean. Sophia explains they were sent the day Sarah lost her baby. When Anna says Sarah jumped from the window, Sophia insists, "My daughter would never do that. She loved her baby more than her life." She adds that Sarah had planned to name the child after her. Anna asks what truly happened. Sophia reveals Augustine had done something to Sarah. After the miscarriage, Sarah filed a police report against him, but later withdrew it, then stopped speaking to her. She began to hate him. Just then, Augustine arrives, furious that Anna met Sophia. When Anna asks about the miscarriage, he claims it was an accident and says he hid it, fearing she'd blame him. Anna wants to trust him, but remains confused. Back home, Neves, the former nurse who cared for Sarah, calls Anna. Anna goes to another room to talk to Neves, making sure Augustine doesn't hear. He's been watching her closely lately. Neves reveals something shocking. She wasn't fired by Sarah, but by Augustine himself. She says she too had felt strange things around Sarah, the same kind happening to Anna now. According to her, Sarah isn't trying to harm Anna, but to warn her. Sarah had tried to tell Neves something as well before Augustine removed her from the job. Neves urges Anna not to be afraid, but to pay attention to the signs. Determined to understand, Anna goes up to the attic where Sarah's old paintings are kept. She picks up a brush, closes her eyes, and tries to connect with Sarah. If Sarah truly wants to communicate, maybe she can do it through art. When Anna opens her eyes again, a new image has appeared on the canvas, a man pushing a woman from a height. She realizes the truth. Augustine was responsible for Sarah's condition. He must have pushed her, causing her coma. Shocked, Anna doesn't know what to do. Then she notices Augustine's locked workshop, which he never lets her enter. Curious, she climbs a ladder and looks through the window, and what she sees freezes her in fear. Sarah is there, while Augustine continues to violate her despite her condition. Horrified, Anna grabs his car and escapes, completely shattered. But soon she remembers, Sarah needs help. Gathering her courage, she turns around and returns to save her. When Anna tries to rescue Sarah from the workshop, Sarah suddenly sends her back toward the car, as if urging her to escape and save herself and her unborn child. But before she can leave, Augustine spots her. Anna pleads, saying, "Let me go. I know everything about you and Sarah. You'll hurt my baby too." Hearing this, Augustine loses control. Anna rushes into the car, but the keys are with him, so she hides a tool as a weapon. Augustine drags her out angrily, but Anna strikes his leg with the tool and runs, locking herself inside Sarah's room. Terrified, she begs Sarah for help. and suddenly she feels a strange power awaken inside her. Augustine breaks down the door and is stunned to see Sarah's spirit within Anna. Overcome with guilt, he breaks down and begs for forgiveness, but Sarah, through Anna, strikes him with a heavy object, causing his end. In the final scene, Anna says goodbye to Sarah. Augustine is dead, and Anna leaves the house behind. 5 months later, she gives birth to a baby girl. When the nurse asks the child's name, Anna smiles and says, "Sophia," just like Sarah's mother. And this is where the film ends. The story of the sleeping woman shows how people often hide their true nature behind a calm face. Augustine, who seemed kind and gentle, was in reality a twisted and obsessive man. He kept Sarah trapped even while she was in a coma, using her for his own desires, and Anna was unknowingly heading toward the same fate. Another strong theme in the film is that truth always finds its way out. It may take time, but it never stays hidden. There's also a hint of a love triangle where Anna becomes caught between sympathy, fear, and emotional confusion, unsure of what's real. Overall, the movie focuses less on the supernatural and more on human nature, showing how obsession, guilt, and hidden darkness can destroy lives far more deeply than any ghost or spirit.